I'm sure it's
I
fine.
just don't know why it's. Oh, I think
Oh,
we're back.
yes. Uh,
Oh, we are
yes.
back.
Yeah, we
Okay.
are. We are. We are. We are. We're in an ad before, so
Okay. All right. Right.
yeah.
Apologies to anyone who's watching for the horrendous technical issues. Just OBS just refusing to behave today, apparently.
We're a little bit beat boopy. So I don't know if it's the internet or something, but
Might be my internet.
not too much. It's only occasionally, so and it's only a little bit.
It's only a little
So
bit. Oh, I think they're in
probably.
draft.
Are they in draft already?
They're not. They're not started yet.
Oh, yeah, okay.
It also doesn't help that I've got like 8 draft windows open.
Probably close some of those. That's what
Eight.
I tried to do before, but then I closed your stream instead, which
Yeah. Nice.
was a huge relief, really, to my ears.
Yeah. Not to hear that irritating voice parroting back
Yep.
to you. Yeah.
I'm sorry
Absolutely.
about to go into draft. Absolutely. Shut up.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Bergman's opting for blue side, so we'll have the power picks, the Kaiser, the Ash.
Do you think this is going to force
Uh,
a red side ban from Coastline of the Kaiser?
we'll see. I don't know. It depends if they're more scared of the Ash or the Kaiser, or if they want a double AD ban. Previous game they were banning Lucian as well, so we'll see.
So
Do
it'll
they
be
really want to
interesting
take
to see.
Taylor off?
I'll be interested to see if Bergman's ban Zach on blue side.
I was going to say Zaya as well.
Zaya,
We'll
yeah.
see if the Zaya's banned away, because if not, that means that maybe they're not looking for something like Rel. Maybe Coastline will tick with Rel. We'll see. We'll see.
And obviously, Rel, interesting amount of prio in this series.
Yeah.
And the last
As
series as
it
well,
is,
obviously, with it
as
going
it
into the
is
jungle.
generally with Bergmans. As a Zac ban, there must be something we don't know about Entropy. It
B1
must be some
Zach
kind of
ban,
big
yeah.
Zac. That being said, it kind of rings a bell that we saw Zac in play Zac last time we cast him. I think he went full AP and just one shot all of AG, if I remember rightly. Do
Maybe
you remember
so.
that? I
I
think that's
don't
correct.
remember
So
it, but
I do. That's brought a little nugget of something in my brain.
yeah, a little
I
brain
think he
nugget.
plays full AP Zac. Well, not full AP, but like Demonic Embrace Zac. It just does an absurd amount of damage. So
Yeah.
the usual ban's coming in. There's the Kaiser ban on red
Yeah, red
side.
side
Not too
Kaiser ban.
surprising. See if Bergman stick with the Zaya.
We have got the
If they
opportunity to
do,
first. What would you first pick? Zaya, yeah. Zaya's
rarely if
open.
they first pick Zaya here. I'm not too worried about the AD carries because Zaya is pretty bad into stuff like Zyra and Heimerdinger and those kind of picks. They
They've
did
taken
take
the
away the
Amumu.
Amumu.
Yeah.
Quite like that. The Amumu made the team fights very hard for them to play.
Yeah.
And when they're playing these pick comps, these dive comps, Amumu's very hard to dive onto. So
Yeah, he just
I like
forces
that
a lot of
adaptation.
respect.
This is
So
it. Does mean the Zaya's left open.
well,
They
for
could
now.
take away that. They could just pick away it. Get away. There's the
Yeah,
Rel
there
ban.
goes the Rel.
I like that from Coastline. So
Ash
could just
still
be an Ash
open.
first pick.
Ari. Oh, they want the
Sejuani.
Sejuani.
Okay, yeah, I appreciate the Sejuani ban, or the takeaway. You know,
Yeah,
it means Coastline can't just make the Olaf
Sej was
Sejuani
very
duo.
strong.
This is
Very
it.
strong in both games.
Maybe just denying Coastline these team fights. Maybe he's just saying, you know what, if you want a team fight, let's team fight. And just
Yeah.
throwing the gauntlet down. We'll have to see.
Yeah, no, I
Still a
definitely
great
respect
pairing
that.
with like the Ari. There's the Zaya.
First pick Sej, very ballsy. Yeah. Yeah. Very you're really looking to build around this kind of comp.
Is it? Good generic pick, though. I think Sejuani fits in a lot of comps. Has a good pick, has good team fights, and dive.
Bowman's could
Everything
opt to
you really
take
like.
away. They could go for like a Rakan takeaway if it's not picked on R2 here. Like
Possible, yeah. I
he's
don't know
he's
if
all
Liverpool
right.
plays-
He's all right,
Again,
Blight. Everyone can play
it's,
Rakan.
yeah, but
You know,
it's another one where
just press W in it.
okay, you pick Rakan, right, and then Living Proof just slams Zyra, and you're like, oh, that's not good for me.
So
You know, you don't want to be Rakan in that situation.
Coastline have taken away the Wukong, so it's Wukong Sejuani but reversed this time.
Yeah.
Interesting.
You have to imagine Coastline probably looking for something like an Ari or an Annie again. We'll see. I'd like to see either of those paired with a Wukong, very powerful 2v2. Bergman's going to go for the Lucian, okay. Melio is open, so it could be a Lucian Melio pairing. There's the Zyro again, so
Zyra,
they're saying again.
Going for that pushing bot lane dominance.
It's kind of worked for them so far.
Yeah.
Even that game 2, it's not much as they lost it.
Yeah, I suppose it's less lane dominance and more lane control. Just allowing them to have a good handle.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I mean, the Lucian Zyra looked great in game one.
Yeah.
Into Draven, but that was against Draven, so not much picked up.
Nautilus.
Coastline could be a flex into mid, but I'd kind of be surprised.
Yeah.
Does mean the Ari and the Annie are susceptible to bans here for the side of Bergmans, though.
Are we going to get the usual Sion Ornn trade ban? We've been getting that each game so far. I think Ornn and Sion would be crazy for both teams in this situation. Just having that really enormous wall.
Yeah, it is.
So do they just straight answer with the Sion? No.
Olaf ban. I quite like that. Again, it's recency bias, but Coastline.
Yeah.
I mean, you're going to fight. It looked great on the Olaf in game 2, so just running all of Bergmans down, nothing you could do about it. Maybe Bergman's not really much counterplay to that, you know.
Yeah, he was navigating those team fights so well.
Yeah, the Camille ban and the Sion ban.
Sion answer.
Maybe Rail the Mail just doesn't have really much to stop the Olaf.
So with the 4 topside bans.
Yeah.
And so we're probably going to
Ari and Annie get through.
True. Obviously, they have Coastline could take away the Ari, but we know that Bergmans plays the Lissandra as a counter pick.
That's it. And their own potential as well into something like Zyra. There's the Ari.
They're taking the Ari.
See if they want to go for the Lissandra.
So we could see the Annie as well. It's not too bad as an answer.
Yeah. That was the answer game. Was that game 1?
Game 1, yeah. Annie was the answer, yeah. Yes, it was, yeah. Bergmans played the Ari.
Yeah, so...
What other options could you have in the mid lane?
Vex?
Could see a Veigar.
Vex is pretty good.
Nope.
There's Lissandra, though. You're right.
I do like that. I do like that counter pick.
There's the Renekton, so...
Decent blind.
It's just a hover.
With Olaf going down. Yeah.
I was open as well. Good pairing with Sejuani, but not quite as good. Obviously, Renekton great with the Sejuani E. Just instantly proccing that with a W.
Yeah. Yeah, that is it's an oft forgotten combo about how those champions work.
Very powerful.
Really disgusting insta-proc.
Go for here. Jack's pretty good.
Jax, yeah.
We know you're gonna fight who plays Jax.
Go on, Slammer's the Garen.
Is he a Quinn? Any Quinn enjoyers?
I'm a Quinn enjoyer. Oh, you could get a Gragas. Gragas can
terrible.
Play into Renekton a little bit. It's not too bad.
TV2 as well.
Yeah.
It's the Mundo. We saw Uganda fight play Mundo actually one time. Completely unstoppable.
Mid-game team fight, yeah.
Yeah.
The Ugandan Mundo, as you just said.
Did I?
Yeah.
You just
said we've seen the Ugandan Mundo. I love it. That's it.
Ugandan is like the nickname, you know.
That's brilliant.
I don't see the whole thing. Anyway.
Amazing.
Yeah, it looks completely unstoppable.
I'm excited for the Mundo.
That is exciting. Just a complete beef of a front line.
Canon in chat says it's canon. Mundo is now Ugandan. I'm not going to do an accent.
No, don't do it.
I'm not going
to. I could feel it.
Yeah, I was.
Feel it. I was like, oh god.
I was leaning on doing a horrible accent, and then I was like, no, let's not get cancelled instantly. Ugandan Mundo. I'm not doing it. You can't make me.
Yeah, we'll see.
Incredible.
I think the Zyra has a lot of power into Coastline's comp. Pretty hard to engage onto her, and the what's Zyra ult called? Can't remember. But anyway, the Zyra ult
Feathers
placement
fly.
Living proof. Don't think that's it. Zyra, not Zyra.
Zyra. Oh, Stranglethorns.
Stranglethorns. Yeah. The Stranglethorn placement from Living Proof in game 1 was impeccable. Like, there was nothing the Coastline could do to get through it. Every time they tried to engage.
Chat saying, "Do it, Joel. Say Mundo goes where he pleases" in the Ugandan Knuckles voice. No.
Just no. That's the way to go.
No, I do know the way. I do know the way, and it's not doing that.
It's the other way to that.
Yeah, it's not getting cancelled before I've even got anywhere.
Can you get cancelled though if you're not anywhere?
No, but you can get retroactively cancelled when they pull up this VOD in 10 years' time. When they get offered to cast ESL StarCraft or something, and they say, "Well, but you did a racist accent 10 years ago."
Yeah, StarCraft 3 in 2036.
StarCraft 3, yeah. Sorry, I'm casting I'm casting professional Mobile Legends bang bang.
That's it.
I get relegated from my position as lead caster. Mobile
Hey, look,
Legends.
your chat just mentioned me. How about that?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Look at that.
Yeah, I'm there. Hey, it's me.
It's you.
We collaborate often, apparently.
Yeah. Not in the last 3 years.
Generally weekly, where possible. Doing this.
It counts, I suppose.
It counts. I should ask the guy where our art's up to, actually.
Yeah.
I'll just we'll check for an update while this is going on.
Why don't you do that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do something useful with yourself. Instead of
Thanks,
wasting
I
my
will.
time.
Alright, let's calm down a second, shall we?
You reek of fear. Yeah, you do. Right, snooze that ad and I'll run the ad during the 3-minute
Nice.
spectator delay. So this is it. Game 3. If you were a betting man... Oh, my stream is still tagged as backseating.
Nice.
Oh, entropy banned the wrong champ.
Pick wrong champion. We're gonna have to restart the draft. Brain lag.
Brain lag. Understandable. We're 2 games deep. There's a lot of pressure on.
Series.
Yeah.
There's a lot of pressure. A lot of HD edition remake. Peter Jackson's 2005 interpretation of StarCraft 2.
Yeah.
The remake in it.
Peter Jackson's 2005 StarCraft the video game the movie, starring Jack Black.
And King Kong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
StarCraft 2 King Kong edition. I'd play that.
King Kong as Lieutenant Zurg.
Yeah. Oh.
Emperor Zurg.
Oh, that's Toy Story.
Oh, that's Toy Story. Yeah.
Yeah,
and King Kong's from King Kong, not StarCraft 2.
Not StarCraft 2. Yeah. God.
Classic error.
Classic schoolboy mistake.
Schoolboy error.
Schoolboy error.
Who could have known?
Well, all of us.
I just think if you introduce King Kong into StarCraft, that could be an interesting flip, you know?
Yeah?
You don't think? You mod it?
What is it? You can mod it, yeah. They have in-client modding, yeah.
Bump around, you know?
Oh.
I'd like to see him fight some mech or some kind of mechazoid zergling horror, you know? That could be fun.
You're so close to saying the right words. You're almost saying the right things. You said mech,
that's what I'm saying.
And I was like, oh, he's onto something. And then you said mechazoid zergling horror, and it just went straight out. Just lost it immediately.
I mean, it must have been close, though, right?
Yeah, it was close. If you'd have just said mech or zerg, those are terms. Those are correct.
Not mechazoid zergling.
Not mechazoid zergling horror. No.
What about a mechazerg?
No.
Is that? No?
Not quite. There is skins in the game that turn your zerg into mechanical zerg.
What about a Zeugling Mergazek?
Yeah, no, that's just Simlish again.
Oh, that's the German edition. Sorry.
That's right, yeah, racism. Cool.
No, not the same.
Not the same? Kind of the same.
No.
No?
I don't think so. If we agree, no, then it's probably fine.
Yeah, it's that thing we do where we both say the same thing, but we argue about it.
Yeah, shut up.
Yeah. You're right, though.
Just so everyone knows, in case it was a join an ad, they're just remaking the draft because one of the players selected the wrong champion by mistake. Yeah. It's been attributed to brain lag. We are 2 games deep in an intense series, so understandable.
Both games have been brutal as well.
Yeah, they've been harsh on the brain for players, probably a lot more than us. Not a lot goes on with ours.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
We get to just stay smooth brained.
Stay smooth, bro.
Right.
Yeah. Right. We'll just gloss over that. We had a point in earlier that somebody didn't like the Bergmans draft, but it has a lot of lockup and a lot of pick potential, and it also team fights relatively well.
Yeah.
So as much as Mundo might be a bit of a thorn in their side,
#stay smooth.
A lockup. They can pick people pretty easily. Zaya obviously having the ult as well. Pretty difficult to lock down, but
is it lock up or is it lock down?
I think it depends. Which one do you want?
I think Coastline has lock up, and I think Bergmans has lock down. I mean, look at Bergman's comp. You can't get more lockdown than Renekton, Sejuani, Lissandra, Zyra. Like, you ain't going anywhere.
That's true. And locked up by like Nautilus? Is that because he knocks up, right?
George says anything but another lockdown, please.
You didn't like the lockdown?
You like the
Man,
lockdown?
you must be in the minority, surely. Everyone loved the lockdown, didn't they? It was
I
great.
mean-
You couldn't do anything, and everyone was miserable.
I... What do you mean you didn't like the lockdown where you couldn't do anything and
Yeah,
everyone was miserable? What are you talking
that
about?
was a great time of humanity.
You're out of your mind.
You're out of your mind.
You're out of your mind.
I'm trying to lock down here. Come on. Where's your social distancing?
Right,
Please.
while you do that accent, I'm gonna run an ad break. It's just so he gets it out of his system.
Another one. Another one.
Well, I didn't run it the
Jesus,
first
you really
time.
hit them with it.
No, I snoozed it.
Oh, you snoozed it.
Yeah, I'm running the ad breaks during the spectator delay so they don't run mid game.
It's like
Yeah.
it really is like a fever dream at this point.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
It's crazy to think that's a thing that happened to us.
Yeah, and it was only 3 years ago. Like 3 years ago, people just couldn't go outside. You couldn't drive out and go for a walk if you want, even if you wanted to, because you just couldn't. You just weren't allowed to go anywhere. It's nuts. It's crazy. Now you want to go to the shops? Only one of you can go.
Right, ad break. Enjoy. Go. Everyone go to the shop while you can.
Yeah, everyone go to a quick shop, but only one of you.
Quick shop.
Everyone put a shopping list in the chat, so we'll send Canade. He can go. He loves going to the shop. So I've heard.
So I've heard.
We're
We're running the ad, so I'm gonna type. Oh, I can't type.
Look, this has got like Lego on it and stuff, and drones.
What are you talking about?
The ad. It's got a Lego
Has
on
it?
and also cooked English breakfast and space.
Wow! Whoa!
People throwing caps and doing bicep kills and a jet ski going around in circles and the world
Wow.
spinning at a rapid rate.
Whoa!
It's a Royal Navy advert.
Oh, okay. I was made
So there you go.
in Yorkshire. I was born in Yorkshire, but I was made in the Royal Navy.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you can fix a Lego, you can fix a bike. If you can fix a bike, you can fix an F-14 fighter. No.
Yeah.
No, I don't think you can.
You don't think?
No.
No, I think you could.
No. I don't
I
think
think
you
these
can.
kind of things are a lot simpler than it sounds.
Right.
You know.
Right. Okay.
You know, like but you know, like
No.
if you get into it when you're working, right, and everyone has their really niche job, yeah, that no one else can do, but it's
Yeah.
actually not that hard, but only you know how to do it because nobody else has been told how
Yeah, but
to, right?
all right.
I think that's the same for an F-15 fighter, whatever that is.
Nothing is that hard when you know how to do it. That's.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
But it's the learning to do it that's the
Yeah, but
difficult thing.
I think if you showed anyone, right, and said like, look, your job is fix this bit of the plane.
But it's not.
You just gotta do this.
They don't
be
have
like,
a.
yeah.
They don't have a like a navy engineer for every bit of the plane. You have to know how to
No,
fix
but
all the plane.
No, but I'm just saying, like, I think if you took an average Joe and said, look, fix this bit of the plane, they'd probably be able to do it eventually, you know?
Yeah, but
You know what
that's
I
a big leap up from taking an average Joe and going, here, fix this bike
mean? But
chain.
once you can fix the wing, you can fix the cockpit, and once you can fix the cockpit, you can fit the tail, and once you can fix the tail, you can fit the whole plane.
This is the
And
new ad
that's how it
campaign,
works.
isn't it? You're
Yeah.
a plant for the Royal Navy.
I'm a pun. Not a sponsor, by the way.
You're a
just
royal.
so you know.
You're a plant for the Royal Navy here to recruit, aren't you?
No,
Anyway, we're in game.
probably not. I'm not.
Yeah,
God
good.
damn it. No, don't say good. That makes me feel bad.
Yeah, good. Royal Navy boy.
The wing, the cockpit, the tail, all parts of a plane, I'm sure. Tail's got to be a part, right? It's like the bit at the back.
Now
Surely.
the wing,
Reconnecting time. God, this client.
the wing, the cockpit, and the tail are all different parts of a chicken.
Oh right, I'm thinking of chickens.
Oh wait,
Oh, it's not.
here they're
happening
doing.
again, is it?
Bergmans are going for the 5-man topside, but it's just Ugandan fighter sat in Tribush.
God, Ugandan fighter, be careful.
Oh,
please.
he's ghosting.
Ugandan Mundo.
Oh, Ugandan Mundo's
he goes,
ghosting.
Jesus. He's out. They
That's a
got
lot of
ghost.
pings on the ghosts.
They got a ghost.
Right, we're 1-1. This is the decider.
Ooh. We got Coastline in chat. Festush.
The little jiggly walk Mundo does when he ghosts. Yeah.
I'm times 8 and
He's times 8 in.
Minions have spawned.
I'm
God.
1010, 11, 12.
Yep. Spot on.
1010 is what I said, and I stand by it.
Yep, I respect that. Brandstrom with the nice Nice, like gummy Lysandra. She looks like those gummy headphones that you got at JVC.
She's got no teeth. Is that what you're telling me?
No, like the gummy headphones. Do you remember those? They were like £4 for a set of terrible headphones, and they were called gummy.
You buy them at HMV?
Yeah.
Yeah.
JVC
no,
gummy headphones. Yeah, she looks like a pair of those.
I like
She's
that.
like gummy headphones.
Do you know jelly shoes exist? I never heard of those, but apparently everyone else has heard of those.
George used to mix music on. Oh, you used to mix music on blue gummies? Oh dear.
Blue gummies. Yeah, they're the ones with Beatles in, right?
Oh, maddest one. Yeah.
The
ones that you could listen to the Beatles on.
M&M's.
Yeah. We're starting to lose our minds, aren't we?
This is the third game. Okay?
How are we supposed to cast a best
We've
of
not had many
5?
of these before. Jesus. Just a quick shout as well. If anyone wants us to cast the finals, if nobody else is and we're allowed, then we'd be more than happy to do that. That would be amazing. As Vickers rooted in the bot lane, takes a lot of damage. Gonna have to pop up a couple of pots for that because
he's got biscuits as well.
He's got a couple of bickies.
Oh, that Call the Meek just really means that Real Mail could take such favourable trades in the early game against the Mundo.
Such a huge heal, especially if he hits Mundo with that. I mean, wow.
-1 cannon.
Also, I mean, Mundo is very much a scaling champion. He's not great in the early game, but once he's got a couple of items under his belt, it really does start to take off. Jungler's patting opposite ways. See if Spider wants to make anything happen in this bottom lane. Looks like they're just slow pushing it into the tower.
Are you offering a brew, Rach?
Huh?
She's offering a brew in chat.
There you go, little brewski.
Little brewski.
That was said in the Barbie film.
Yeah? Unironically, or?
I don't really have to answer that.
Ooh.
I'm not sure. Yes and no?
Gandon Fire has an XP advantage here. It's only like 1 minion, but
Interesting.
he's
I don't know how it is. Maybe got a ward?
yeah, he must have gotten a ward or something because neither of them have strayed really out of XP range.
I don't know. There is a big wave there on the side.
Yeah, true. I suppose, yeah.
I don't know
Oh.
if it's gonna get a fight here.
Maybe 2v2 in the mid lane?
Yeah.
Brandstrom's...
Good.
Oh, takes the crab.
Off the way. Grabs the crab.
Crab grabber.
Crab
Right.
grabber. It's on the ward. I know he's there.
Well, the mail's getting a little bit low. It's a Ruby Crystal start from Ugandan Fighter as well.
Be expected. Gonna probably rush Jaxo or probably Heartsteel. Who am I joking?
Heartsteel, yeah.
Probably Heartsteel, isn't it?
Nobody loves
Does
Jack
any-
Show like you do.
I don't really like it, but it's alright.
Are you a bit of a
Like it more-
Heartsteel hater?
I am nowadays, yeah. I thought it was
Yeah.
ace at the start, but it's just kind of... I'm just not a big fan. But on Mondo, it's obviously great on it. Not many people better users than Mondo with that, but Spiderlet's getting engaged by entropy. He manages to steal away the Gromp, I believe. About half a camp up.
So it looks like Bergman's plan is once again working out and having this hard pushing bot lane. It's not quite evolved into a CS lead yet, but a lot of priority.
Well, it has kind of in the jungle, though. Both these pushing mid and bot, it just means that Spiderlet has a lot more freedom to move around. Grabbing a couple of those camps.
But I think
so.
Sejuani has a bit of a better clear in the early game. A little
I'd
bit.
imagine so. Yeah. Just a bit quicker and...
Yeah. Slightly more
We'll take that.
mobile with the Q over the wall.
Well, Wilco can get on the walls as well. So.
But less walls. He can't get
Less
over the
walls.
same amount of walls as Sejuani can.
Oh right, I wasn't considering the quantity of walls, just
Yeah.
the quality.
Well, I'm talking about the amount of walls that are passable by both champs.
Oh, I see. Yeah. So you are talking about the quality of walls.
I suppose, yeah, one could say that.
All CS about even. Bit of a slow game.
it's
Probably
Much
Both,
slower
uh,
compared to the last two, to be honest.
both teams probably a little bit tense after the last one, or the last two really. Close games.
Maybe it's a sit and scale angle.
Oh, not very close games actually. The first game was a bit of a stomp, but the second game was pretty close. Or it was until it wasn't. As most games tend to be.
The second game was sort of a very slow slide. The gold
Yeah,
lead was just growing.
That's it.
Rather than in short bursts, it was just
Moved.
every few minutes they'd gain another 1,000 gold lead just out of macro decision making. And then a couple of explosive team fights, and it was over.
Yeah, so we just seen CS Gap slowly brewing in this top.
This guy's
lane.
just on his
Such a good
phone.
bruise there. What? This guy's... You don't allowed that during a game, are you?
Just on his phone.
He's asking for advice.
He's googling Mundo hacks. Mundo, yeah. He's on his phone in the middle of a professional game of eSports.
Build against Renekton.
Yeah. Season 13 Renekton build. Top tier Mundo builds, yeah.
Ugandan Mundo.
Ugandan Mundo.
Bergmans looking to play on this early dragon. Again, these two pushing lanes, making it pretty easy for Spider-Lair to get in there. I like Spider-Lair just holding off the Wukong. His team
It's a little bit later than they're normal. They've been hitting it at like 6:15 most games, so a little bit later, but...
It is a little bit, but it's important for them to get these early drakes, because with the Mundo on the other side, again, Mundo becomes a bit of a late game monster. It's pretty hard to kill.
You gotta hope for that Infernal Soul against the Mundo. It's that extra damage.
You reckon?
Yep. So, not Hex Tech. Let me pan over there and see what's in the pit. Alright, so it's not Cloud either, so it could be Infernal Soul.
Yeah, no fighting yet. I thought Brandstrom might have looked for some kind of play off this level 6. He's moving top, maybe trying to spot entropy out. Drops a ward. They know this top side's clear, which probably means that bot side... They might think bot side's in a little bit of trouble, but they're just slow pushing.
All is
Both
quiet,
teams taking
yeah.
it steady. I kind of think Bergmans need to push this game a little bit though, because
They get outscaled on almost every front.
Yeah, I think jungle's pretty close, but I don't know. I think because of their pick potential, it's weird because Renekton does get outscaled by Mundo, but he still has the lockdown on something like an RE. Lissandra also just has the lockdown. Like they still have these point and click stuns, which can make it difficult to play. But
I just think that the main problem is that Renekton, Lucian. I mean, Lucian looks like he's going lethality.
yeah,
How do you kill a Mundo that just has?
Ult's popped by Rail the Mailers. As Entropy just gets completely one-shot by Lissandra. Boy's here to get a bit of damage down to Spider-Lair, but I don't know if they'll get more than that. Spider-Lair does go low though. Maybe he can land a cleaver. He does. He gets taken down. Brandstrom in trouble now. It's just a 3v2. Coastline managing to turn it around. Rail the Mail gets the kill. Maybe he can body block for Brandstrom. We'll see. You can find another excellent cleaver. Takes him down.
No.
With the flash, Rail the Mail probably going to be able to take down Vicar as well. We'll have to see.
I think Vicar's away.
Maybe you can. What's
He's
the
out.
Dredgeline. Maybe you can Dredgeline.
Dredgeline, yeah. It does get away.
Does in the end. 2 kills over to the Rail Mail there. I really thought Coastline were going to take that one.
3 for
overall.
2.
Herald's still up. So
Yeah.
this can all happen again. Heartsteel completed, by the way, by Ugandan Fighter already at 9 minutes.
That's that Ruby Crystal start. And the double kill definitely helped.
Absolutely. So 2 kills for both top laners.
So he's going to start bringing the clonk. There he is in his little car.
Oh, Taylor
he's
with
not
the
his
ult.
little car
Boy
again.
Tang. I think Boy Tang's going to be okay. Just to clear the wave. Little car. The Mondo car is just
Boytang and Taylor really low. Sub 100 HP on Taylor there. 95. A little bit scary, but both of them back off and get their resets off cleanly.
It's like Bergen's moving up for Herald again. Probably going to be uncontested. I don't think Coastline's really in a position to contest.
Yeah, it looks like it's just a clean take there. Ugandan Fighter doesn't want it.
Boy, maybe Entropy can turn this one around, but doesn't fully commit. Just gets a good chunk onto Boy to stop him moving. Nice little play.
Clean takeaway of Herald.
Yeah. See where this gets dropped. I don't think they're going to drop it at the dragon spawn.
Maybe
so
it's a
we'll
bot lane angle. Bot lane has 3 plates left, so... And they
Yeah,
have that easy
however-
push as well.
And getting the Lucian ahead
Clonk.
is pretty big. There's the Clonk. You're going to fight. It's starting to win out on these trades. Look, has the full Mythic completed, whereas Rail the Mail sticks.
Wow.
On,
Rail the Mail
shot.
not going for Bork this time. He went Bork last time into a Olaf, but not going Bork first into a only health stacking Mundo.
I guess you're not really fighting for the 1v1 though, I guess. The Renekton's probably going to be diving onto this backline and trying to get something happen in team fights. I don't think you really want to be stuck in a lane with the Olaf, whereas I guess with the Bork into Olaf, maybe you can win the 1v1 early and snowball that.
That's true, yeah.
Maybe you'll go it later on, but I like the Gore Drinker for the team fights. Look at this though. Relentless for Rail the Mail. Another Heartsteel stack coming through. For the stack is going to fire. Really winning these 1v1s. Rail the Mail might be in trouble.
He's got to force the Dominus
skill.
out.
Yeah. Dominus, nice.
Thanks.
So that's going to be the Renekton ult gone. Just really deny anything there happening topside. And I've seen Ugandan Fighter do this before on the Mundo.
Oh, Spider Lair's moving in the bot side.
Looking for a lane gank. How to pull off with the Zyra, and the lane is warded on that second bush. Coastline.
Do they see him?
Real Mail engaging onto Ugandan Fighter at top. Might be able to force his ult here.
Ooh, it's a lot of damage down.
Holds the ult as well, so Ugandan Fighter just kind of chilling.
Spider Lair's moved over a ward. They know he's there. No pings going down though, so they must know he's there.
Well, there's a ward in the second bush, so
yeah, but they didn't
there.
ping it. I'm assuming they've just spoken. Yeah.
Ominous cries, Bloom. See how long Spiderlay wants to stay here. Vic is maybe looking for a dredge line. There's the ward. They know he's there now, and he knows as well. So just looking for a play.
Safe.
Dragon.
Real the Mail Ugandan Fighter dancing in the top lane as well.
He's gonna have to. He's gonna want to fight to try and. Oh, Ugandan Fighter has already used the TP, so actually it's just gonna be a 4v4 for this dragon if they want the fight. But Bergmans might just get this uncontested again with a bot side push, making use of those lanes again, the winning lanes.
It looks that way. Real the Mail's not giving Ugandan Fighter a second to breathe. Just furiously beating him down constantly. Again, we've seen this is the third game in a row that Bergmans have managed to get those two Drakes. Just uncontested. Oh, it's Chem Drake. You can't give Mundo Chem Soul.
They are dropping the Herald. So it's just going to be plates over. They look for the engage. It hits.
Ooh, Merc treads Rush on Boy there. Getting him out.
Nice little bit of tech against Lissandra. Can't lock that guy down. Just a couple of plates going over. I like it. Living Proof just moving to cover as well. Plate over to Ugandan Fighter though. It's just one plate apiece.
How many stacks?
Yeah,
Got 4? Yeah. 5 Heartsteel stacks now. Ooh.
It's PTA from Renekton as well. That's kind of interesting. Probably just like playing for these team fights and just trying to get the one shot.
I can respect that. It's definitely, in this position, probably the best thing you can go for.
Yeah. So I think the next objective spawning is probably the Dragon? Or is it the Herald? Might be spawning at similar times actually.
Yeah, I think they'll be within a couple of minutes of each other at least.
Whichever spawns first, Coastline is going to want to fight this next dragon. Third dragon, obviously big contest because you're going to be forced to fight in the fourth one anyway, so if you can get a fight in the third one and take it away, that's excellent for you. Just scrapping the top side as well, it's another Heartsteel stack. Mundo getting a lot of health out of this Renekton and just milking him for it.
Managing to trade back with the briefcases. Mundo needs to get off his phone and realise that his briefcase is open.
Yeah, he's losing a lot of cash out of that thing.
Oh,
papers or I'm sure it's important for something. Looking to engage, both ults available, so you kind of fight playing with fire a little bit there.
Damage. We got an invade from Spider Lair as well, taking away the red buff.
Yeah, forced away by Lissandra. Just moving in with the push from the Lissandra. It's hard for this Wukong to move around. Actually, pretty big CS discrepancy now in the jungle. You know, it's about 20. Wukong struggling to get his own camps. Radiant Virtue also completed on the Sejuani already.
Brandstrom might be a bit in danger here. Vickers moving up as well. Living Proof's moving up. Got to be careful not getting caught out here. Oh!
Great flash to
flash dredge line. Looking to dive. Mundo here. Pops the ult. TP coming in from Boy.
Boy, TP doesn't look like they're getting anything. Bot lane's in trouble as well, but Real Mail popping the ult. Just an all-out scrap. Boy might be in trouble. He's the one that's being turned on to, but Real Mail goes low. Nothing really happens in the top side. So
yeah, that Radiant Virtue from Spider Lair.
Just these, just two healthy boys, just slapping each other about. They're gonna be all right.
Seen that one?
Getting engaged on maybe. Yeah, you seen that one? Entry might be in trouble. Sejuani gets cancelled on the Q, but the flash fall from Spider Lair. It manages to get him, but I think he's gonna go down to Vicar. It's just gonna be a 1-for-1 in the mid lane.
Oh
no!
Lissandra passive.
Passive. It does so much damage. Brandstrom double kill. 300 gold shutdown now on this Lissandra. We've seen him run away with his pick before, and it still looks good.
This Mundo is starting to feel a little bit scary.
200 health already stacked on the Heartsteel. Yeah, probably
all
going
right.
to put some Cape first.
Renekton's sat on 1500 gold. Let's see if he builds towards that balk. He's starting the Herald. I don't know about this. He's got no
Herald.
support from his team.
Seems early, but maybe they saw Coastline recall and knows that he's just by himself. He's just out of range of that vision of that ward, I think. So they know Ari's bot side. I think he's going to be able to get away with it.
Yeah, look, they can't see him. He's playing just on the side of the map.
It is. Ah, nice little toggle there.
They just don't know. Yeah.
Spot the ward. Yeah, it's too late. It's gone. That's going to be
Wow, really nice takeaway there from Rail the Mail. Playing around the vision.
Really nicely done.
Yeah.
Does the announcer not announce things? By the way.
Not in Spectator, I don't think.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Okay. That's weird. Kind of wish it did. Is that an option?
I've no idea.
No idea. We'll have to look into it.
Yeah.
2 items now in this Mundo, by the way. So this Mundo is starting to get kind of big. These 1v1 trades, only the myth complete on the Rail of the Mail. So one wants to fight soon, but
He's just taking the Herald topside.
Yeah, drops the Herald.
Oh, he's trying to get it before the charge. He gets it.
Just get it. But
Nice.
maybe it was a waste of Herald in that case. Gonna have to try and get it to drop on his tier 2 if he wants it to do anything. Vic has shown up in mid, threatening Brandstrom a little bit.
He's going to get the second charge off at least.
Is it Brandstrom or Brainstrom? Every time I say it, I think of...
It's Brandstrom.
It's not Brainstrom.
Oh no, the Herald goes down.
Didn't even get a crash.
Doesn't get a
It's kinda
crash.
wasted. A good little takeaway. Got nothing done. It's a bit unfortunate for Bergmans.
Brandstrom is spider lair, just waiting. Pensive.
For this third Drake, Rail the Mail's going to reset. Maybe look for a TP in if necessary. They're spotted on the ward, so they'll... Or on the crab, sorry, so they'll know it's going down. Coastline don't look like they're in a position to contest though. Maybe they're just happy to give this one over.
That is third Drake, but...
Kind of surprising.
Yeah.
Great for a top tier 1, but... Yeah, third Drake, it means they're probably going to fight on this last one. Chemtech Soul is going to be tough to kill this Lissandra and Renekton. So you're going to fight, he's just running down. Vic has found him as well. Can he hook like the dredge line? Oh, he misses it. He's flash, but Dominus is going to be popped. Can he get out with his life? He does, so...
Yeah, the Ignite goes down, stopping any of that Renekton healing, but... Slice and dices his way out of there.
Get the tier 1 in return.
Vicker might be in trouble.
Collapse. Entropy is here though in the backline. Maybe they can turn it around. Vicker just gets completely annihilated by the Renekton. If you're going to fight, is just beating down on the Renekton. Gonna take him down. The Sandra will come down on the Mundo. Can they finish him though? That's the question. His ult has just finished out. Maybe he can get Heartsteel, but that's all he's going to get. Spiderlayer running down Entropy as well, running for his life.
Red buff.
Brandstrom should be able to catch up here. I think Entropy's going to go down as well. And there it is. Oh, a bit of fancy footwork. Makes him survive a little bit longer, but there it is. The Sejuani takes
goes
it.
Down.
1, 2, and 5 now, and Sejuani getting involved in 68 kills so far. Good damage down to tier 1 in the mid from Coastline, but that's all they really get.
4-1 on the Lissandra now, working towards that Zhonya's. Wow, and Renekton's gone for that Sterix, so I think you're right. He's just playing for the team fight. He's
looking to be that front line that
just to ignore the Mundo more or less and just leave him side laning. Mundo looking to go for the Warmogs maybe now with that double ruby crystal.
Possibly, yeah. Could be Anathemas or something like that as well. We'll have to see. I don't know if he's really threatened by anyone though, because there's not that many people who can really kill Mundo on the side.
No,
of I think
that's what I was saying. Like
problem.
this Renekton kind of needs the Borg because lethality Lucian, you ain't killing that Mundo.
I mean, maybe they're just going to play for the team. If they want to team fight, they're going to have to kill everyone else first. Because I really don't think you're going to be able to burst this Mundo down.
He's got 4,000 health.
It won't take so long. Yeah, it's a lot of health.
That's a lot of health.
You know, Vic is only working with 1,700. Let me just done the maths. That's less than half.
Yeah, that's less than half there. That's some
half of 4,000.
quick maths going on there. No wonder you're an accountant.
I worked on it real hard.
Yeah. World's tallest accountant 2019. Proud winner. Oh, -1.
Tier 1.
Taylor missing the cannon there. Sorry about that one. Just happened to cut to his perspective right as he misses the cannon.
I will say, as much as Uganda Fighter is quite powerful at the minute, they are at a 4,000 gold deficit. So, see, that maths took me a little bit longer.
Ooh, Ugandan Fighter's moving down.
Elmer wants to fight. He's going to collapse them by 4 members here, so again, Uganda Fighter pushing really far forward. Does have the TP if he wants to try it, but there's so much CC. I can't imagine he'll get anything here other than just a quick death. That's all you can hope for. He is running away though with Ghost and the ult. Maybe he's just fast enough. Not willing to invest.
He's out.
Maybe he's out. He just runs away. Mundo goes where he pleases. This guy just doesn't die. Apart from the 2 times he already did.
Wow, that's a bit heartbreaking there.
Coastline have teams on the Baron, but
they take the mid tower as well. That's fallen while they were all chasing Mundo.
That's it. Just the overextension from Bergmans for this Mundo.
They're looking to. Oh, Brandstrom.
Brandstrom is already in trouble though. Gets just CC'd maybe until he dies. Possibly. He gets the flash though. Does he have the ult? He gets the E. He's just
Another escape.
Side lane's just unkillable. Rail the mail, by the way. Possibly committing suicide here to try and get the tower. But gets away as well.
Gets the tower, flashes, slice and dice away.
Chase down onto...
Chasing the top side. I can't find any of my buttons. There it is.
It's a 3v4 though. Bergmans have to be careful over chasing, but Rail the mail has the flank.
Wow, 2 escapes back to back. Spiderlair wants this.
He's engaging onto Vickert. He's currently can't a 3v3 though.
Don't know if this is a good idea.
To reset. I think they're just out. I don't think they can fight this. Dragon's about to spawn, so this will be Soul. Bergmans are going to have to really sprint down the map to be able to get onto this in time.
They're doing the Baron.
They're just starting the Baron. There's a pink ward on it. I think they're just trying to stop the recalls. TP in from Mundo in the top side.
Oh, a TP from Boy as well. He's TPing behind them. Oh, this is very dangerous.
Bergmans could get collapsed on here, but Rail the Mail does have the flank as well. We'll have to see what Uganda Fire can pick out. I don't know if they know Boy's there. He's got the flank, he's got the charm. Taylor going low, but Uganda Fighter is actually just dead.
He's dead.
He's just all by himself. Entropy now being turned on. Spiderlair with a clean combo onto there, but Boy on the backside just takes out Taylor, takes out Brandstrom. It's huge.
Oh.
Charm into the Renekton. They could be in trouble as well. Does he have the Feathers Fly? Boy dashing away. Entropy might be in trouble, but they turn back and kill Living Proof. It's clean. Team fight over on the side of Coastline. It's just a 4-for-1. It's a 5-for-1. It's huge. They get Baron off of that as well. Absolutely clean team fighting once again from Coastline, bringing them straight back into the game.
Wow. That team fight was building for a long time. I really think that Baron start was so dangerous. They had the opportunity to get the soul. They had the positioning as well because they knew Boy had reset on the top side. I respect the Baron start, but that was very rough decision.
They needed to peel off a lot earlier than they did.
Yeah.
I think Coastline should be able to pick up this dragon as well, so it's going to slow down the soul. They have the Baron as well. Bergman's in kind of a rough spot now. They've lost the huge advantage they had. Now the goal's just dead even. I don't think Bergman's going to be able to get into this pit. It's just gone.
Yeah.
Buys another 5 minutes plus the Baron. I think it's going to buy more than just 5 minutes, honestly.
Black Cleaver building on Rail the Mail as well.
There it is.
You're going to fight going for the Titanic, yeah.
Yeah, I like it. Just big damage. You can't just ignore him now. But that Boy's flanking position was just huge there.
Yeah, that TP
was great. Unspotted. I mean, he just immediately deleted 2 of them as he dashed in. And yeah, it was just really smart from the side of Coastline's mid lane. Boytang numero uno in the chat.
Yeah, big fan.
005, just more of a utility, but some nice...
Minus what I've just watched Taylor missing a cannon. I keep cutting to him. I need to stop. I don't mean to do it.
Absolute curse.
Oh, Vickers caught out here. Zyro goes down.
That'll be 1 Baron down.
Oh,
the Proof gets the shutdown.
Oh.
It's a little bit unfortunate, but...
That's not what you want to see. Another Boytang fan in the chat. Ah, let's go. Big support for the boy.
Yeah.
The Boytang.
Do you call yourselves the boy fans?
No.
Is that?
No.
No. Thanks. Boytang for life.
Gonna watch Mundo in his little car for a little bit. Look at him go.
There he is. Look at him go.
What a great guy.
Yeah. So this game, good fluctuation so far.
Yeah.
The Bergman's definitely got the lead we kind of expected them to in this.
They still have a gold lead.
They still have a gold lead, but
500 gold. But
Baron is up on 4 members or 3 members of Coastline still.
They've got about a quarter of the Baron left. They've not really been able to get anything from it.
Yeah, even I've just toggled to the gold, and even that is pretty much dead even. The only person ahead really is Rail the Mail, and it's a matter of hundreds of
Brandstrom might be in
gold.
trouble
It's not
here.
huge.
He's got
He has
his.
the E and the ult, so I think he should be okay. Kind of hard
He's
to look
got
down.
his
Victor's moving down as well,
glacial path.
I think nice. I think Bergmans kind of see what's happening here. They're going to try and defend this, but the town might just be gone. Nice
It's
little
just gone.
Everfrost, but I mean, yeah, there's the damage from the Mundo. We'll have to see if they can do anything. Entropy going low.
It's the Zhonya's, but I think he's dead.
Well, though. You get a tap fight, takes him out. Entropy goes down. Second, there it is. Fighter in the mid lane as well, though. Rail the Mail going down, but huge damage from Boy Tang. Boy diving in on Taylor. Can he get the kill? You're gonna fight. Still fighting in the bot side. He's got about 200 health left, but he's kind of fine. Hex flash in from Vicar.
Oh, they're
Great
turning.
engage from Spiderlib. I don't know if it's going to be enough. It's just a 4v2. They might be able to end the game.
Another
here.
ace.
Coastline done it.
No. Is this how it ends?
Coastline, this might be it.
With just an
I think this is
unkillable beefcake Mundo?
10 seconds left on Elvira and 15 on the mid laner. I think the Ugandan fighter has just done it again on the Mundo. Just absolutely goes where he pleases. It's huge. Coastline, take it.
What a way to go.
I did not see that coming.
No. Wow. Coastline
The game just,
absolutely turning it on its head.
yeah, just flipped the game there on that Baron. Bergman's a really questionable call on that Baron's trap. Maybe trying to stop the recalls, maybe trying to force some TPs, but Boy getting a perfect flank.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that flank from Boy and Ugandan fighter just going down early was a little bit unfortunate, but yeah, huge fight from Coastline.
Was not expecting that.
Ugandan fighter's damage is absurd, by the way.
Yeah, 32,000 damage.
The next person on his team was 11,900. So really just I mean, they're
Wow.
scrapping a lot on the top side, right? So it's kind of to be expected. Rail the Mail's damage is also very high, but yeah, there's that Mundo scaling we were talking about in the draft. Just huge, just unstoppable.
That is Ugandan Mundo just
Mundo, there it is.
bringing the beat down.
Yeah, well played Coastline. I
Yep.
really thought after game one, the Bergmans really stomped them into the ground, and it was just a quick, clean win. I think the kills were something like 15-3. Yeah, just huge game one for Bergmans, but Coastline manages to turn around after the horrendous level one as well, I might say, in game two.